So, anyways, they hit the crack pipe, and then they're all fucking wired, right? And they start talking about like, hey, my boy just fucking built this tattoo gun, and he goes like, I'll fucking get a tattoo. He's 14. I'm a little bit older than him, and I'm like, are you fucking an idiot?
Older? How much older?
I don't know. I'm fucking 29 now. How old are you?
Bro, you're 2 years older?
Yeah. So
I'm sorry. You should have said no.
No, I told him I was like,
tell me something, bro.
You were 2 years older, bro. That's the concept. 2 years is the period where it's like, hey, yo, homie. Nah.
what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Buzzing Hard Podcast. My name is Papa Smokes, and today we got Omnifarious with us. What's up, boys? What's fucking cracking?
What's up,
going on?
Glad to be here, man. Thank you for having us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Episode 5, you guys. I've been waiting. I've been holding off on this day. You know, we couldn't do it last week. We had some shit run up. You know, but we're making it happen today. I'm glad you guys are here. But before we continue, we gotta try this bad boy out. This is the initiation shot.
Real quick. Where's the camera?
Camera's back there.
Nope.
I hate the camera, so it doesn't feel like
Yeah,
you're...
no, I see. I because I saw the setup and I saw the light, and I'm like, there wouldn't be a nice light here if we weren't being recorded. But I wasn't sure. To everyone looking out there, I am uglier in person.
The camera does not do anybody here justice. It's terrible. It's, you know, we're working on.
As I said, I'm uglier in person. Shocking, ain't it?
I would trade the lights for a casting couch anytime, but you know.
True story. He actually looks more like Frank Zappa in person. So.
It depends on the day, man.
Motherfucker, that's what I'm talking about.
It depends on the day.
He's a handsome devil.
He let me down.
You think I'm handsome?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
So
You're pretty cool too.
we're gonna try this out.
I think
I'm gonna
try these out.
I'm gonna pass each one of you guys a shot. Maybe you guys can let us know what your name is. You know, your profession. You know, have you been to jail before? No.
I dropped soap.
Would you do it intentionally?
Yeah. Want to see what it was like.
You want to pass it on?
Pass it on, my boy.
So do I
Sorry.
take it or do I pass it?
Pass it all the way.
Pass it.
Give it to Ian. Let him speak.
Oh God, I can
Let him
smell
speak.
that.
Oh shit.
That's powerful.
Yeah, you don't want to do.
That's gasoline, ain't it? You're giving us ethanol.
Oh shit! I forgot what we were doing before the line. Hey, you can split it.
This is for you. It's for you. We're already fucked up the rotation. It's to the left, but Nick don't want to drink that much, and bro, I don't want this, but you get it. Don't worry. Hey, give a little bit to my boy Nick.
It's split.
All right, look. No, don't put. I got it.
Do a little bit. Do a little bit of that in that one, and then a little bit of that one in there. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Ian, are you driving?
Yes, sir.
Well,
You guys are more than welcome to
give
stay
me your
here
cup. How much is in there?
if you guys need to.
Ian, that's a lot. How good are you with liquor?
He's horrible.
You don't know.
Yeah,
No. Here,
Give me your cup.
I'll get a cup. I'll drink it with you guys.
It's about right.
Why does it smell so like nutty, dude? This smells like it came from a tree. This is natural.
It's supposed to be like grapey.
It's very botanical.
You can really taste the snuggle struggle in it.
The snuggle struggle.
Snuggle struggle.
Okay, I don't remember.
We have Trinidad doing.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We haven't drank yet.
All right, boys. It's tradition around here to try Pikachu's love potion. It's not good. I guarantee
I got
you
a
that
beer in
shit
the
out.
case.
Smelled. It's not
But
good.
I do want you guys to look straight into the camera over there and try to not make a face when you drink it.
If I throw
I will
up, where
try.
do I go?
You fucking in his lap and then in his
Yeah,
lap.
don't do that. I will punch you.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say I can't aim that way, and I don't know how he's gonna deal with it.
Just
Tuck
fall
it in,
backwards.
baby. Tuck
You
it
stomach,
in.
stomach it.
Fall backwards.
If any of you guys are asking why
How many of you
Nick
at home have ever seen a
doesn't
man
want
projectile
Trinidad
vomit?
to do that, it's because Nick threatens kneecaps.
I do. That's a true story.
And
Kneecaps.
I barely got them back, man. I'm gonna try this.
All right, so let's get into this and then
Cheers.
we'll move forward. This is for everybody at home. Salute.
Salud.
Salud.
No faces. A lot of motor oil in there. I can't even talk no more. That shit is fucking gross, ain't it?
Peat thinner with the piney.
Honestly, I don't hate the aftertaste that
Yeah,
much.
very piney.
It's not
Do you actually taste the grape in it? I can't
I do.
taste shit.
I
a,
do.
a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit for me.
You look like a connoisseur though, like you know your spirits.
I don't.
I don't either.
If my face says I do, I don't.
Shit.
I know my beer though.
All I know is that my acid reflux though just got a little,
Yeah.
a little bit triggered right there.
See, after drinking a little bit of this, I want to burp, but I don't want to burp that shit back up. Hell no.
I can taste the strongness of it, but
Dude, it's not even the flavors for me. It is the intensity of it. Like my stomach.
Yeah, it's on fire right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I have acid reflux. I get heartburn, and immediately I feel this.
I should have brought you guys
23.
beer and Tums.
26. The
wait, when did you turn 26?
fucking last month? No, wait.
Last
What?
year, what are you talking
Wait,
about?
what month is it?
Oh,
It's
I
May.
can-
October?
Oh, that's way off.
Yeah, I have not been keeping track.
Yeah, make sure you guys are
I
a
have
little bit
not been
close.
keeping track of the time or
So-
the month.
We're actually gonna start off with you because I saw your video of you taking a random ass bite out of a lemon.
What do you mean
on
random?
He meant it.
You meant it?
That was intentional. What do you mean random?
So if you guys aren't following Omnifarious on Instagram, please do so.
dirt on this.
Show some love, show some
That is
support.
fresh lemon. Right off the tree, man. You're never going to get anything more fresh.
It's-
The problem was,
It wasn't
and I don't
peeled.
know why.
It wasn't peeled, and it was dirty.
Yeah, no, that was the problem. It was dirty. There was mud on it. I don't know why. It was on a tree, but there's mud on it. It was a good lemon. There's
Was
mud
it?
on it.
So you regretted it.
Only because of mud.
And
There's no
then-
mud on it. I would have.
As he
I would've ate
put,
the
there
whole
was
thing.
hella dirt on it.
There's a
Hello
lot of
there.
dirt on it. There's a lot of dirt on it. It was gross.
Ian, clean your
But-
fucking lemon tree, bro.
Why am I going to clean a tree? That doesn't make any sense.
He's got a point there, but
You clean the things you pull off the
Ian,
tree.
Ian,
Right?
you
It's
also
So much
know me-
less work.
You also know me. Am I not just gonna pull a fruit off the tree and take a bite?
No, you're kind of a wild card that way.
No.
That's very southern and country of me. You know, you just go up to a peach tree. That's a ripe peach.
Right?
Yeah, but a lemon. Who the
with the
fuck
peach.
eats a lemon unpeeled?
I wonder if I can pull that video and post it. We'll figure it out after production. But
That'd be pretty good.
You're making me feel very attacked. What do you mean?
It's
Am I
okay.
weird for eating a lemon like that?
no, it's
No, it's just a
perfectly fine.
lot of zest. It's mostly zest, actually. That you
That shit's
add.
mostly fiber, right? The fucking
Lemon
peel?
is
Bite he took,
You took a bite.
and then
out
you
of
threw it away. Then you threw it away.
Oh, but you
That's
threw
alright.
you threw the whole lemon away, right?
Well, yeah, I was covered in mud.
Wasteful.
You're right.
You got some.
me on
Hey,
that
you got
one.
some iron too with it. Then though. It's covered in mud.
All right, so I want to ask you guys. I want to start it off with, like, how the hell did the four of you fucking found out? You guys met each other.
Drummer.
Really, him.
Drummer.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
My boy,
Drummer.
Yeah.
Drummer.
So
boy.
I can kind of give you the backstory if you're interested.
We got all night.
So basically, all three of the guys you see next to me, I've known them for a number of years. And one day I was talking with Jonathan, and he had mentioned, and he mentioned this even a couple of years back, well before we started, that he was interested in playing with live musicians.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, well, I had just moved to a house, my own place, where I got my drum set. I hadn't played drums for years. And
Congrats on the house, man. It's hard out
yeah,
here.
well, I mean, renting, but comfortably renting, which is
it doesn't matter. It's
that's
good.
yeah,
Ian,
exactly.
no house is a castle.
It is an old house.
Whole house.
No house
So-
is a castle.
At no house,
But-
my boy.
So basically, I told Jonathan, I'm like, dude, okay, I got a drum set. Like, it's gonna be something different, but
Yeah.
like we should start some shit. Then I jammed with Trinidad one day, and I was like, hey, me and my friend we're starting a band.
We're starting a band, bro.
Interested? then so Nick and I we work together. So we're
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let
That's
him
not
talk.
how you said it, though.
Let him talk.
Real quick, I wanna.
Okay,
I
all right.
wanna, because this was a very specific
but
way that
but
he
get
did it.
get closer so we can hear you.
My bad. This was a very specific way because
Finger gap. Finger gap. There you go. Good.
Ian has played music with me many a time, and it's always been rock and metal. And he's like, "Hey, I'm starting a project. You want in?" And I'm like, "What is it? Spanish hip hop." Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Sure. Sure. Like, why not? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I never knew Ian had anything to do with hip hop or Spanish. But here we are.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, it
All
amazes
him.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, and
It really was. It was.
Well,
really
I
was
mean,
all-
I'd been creating
just
hip
my
hop music
chapter
for
name.
years, like a lot of instrumentals. I've worked with Jonathan since 2017
Yeah.
to some capacity, and
I
we
like-
still work together also on his solo stuff. I do
Yeah.
a lot of his production and mixing and such. But
I'm loving the music, man. Honestly, like I've been on it. Like we couldn't make it to the last show you guys had, but the previous one, man, dope. You know.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm glad you guys are getting out there and doing your thing. But so you continue, man. Yeah.
yeah. So then after speaking with Trinidad, then so Nick and I we're just talking one day at work, and it was like basically I mentioned, hey, I'm starting this thing, and then I'm starting this project, and then Nick's like, I'd be down to play some hip hop, and bam, we found our keyboardist, and that was back in May of.
Nick is the wig
What
to the
fucking year is it?
P-I-N-O, bro.
It's 2023, so we started practicing, started writing together in summer of 21.
See, I'm horrible with dates with that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I
thought it was
forget my
before that.
wife's
It was-
birthday.
it was
I forget
2021.
my friend's
Yeah.
birthday. I'm horrible, man.
But
I occasionally forget you have a wife.
I would have never admitted to forgetting my
Fair.
wife's birthday.
but the idea was that what we wanted to do is we wanted to create something that's kind of different. We will, something that you wouldn't just go and run. We didn't want to do something that was super derivative, like some other band that's already out there or some other group. So we decided that we dedicated a lot of time to kind of just figuring out, okay, what's our writing process? How do we want to sound?
Yeah.
And then just getting used to just playing with each other, focusing on practice and getting the substance there first. It was also in the middle of COVID, so it's not like there were a lot of opportunities to play live back in 21.
Oh yeah. This is
COVID
why
complicated so much.
this is why I did this now, because back then I probably would have never had anybody to come out. Not even my friends, especially with their older parents and stuff like that. But now it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna go for it. Cause
One of my ex-friends' dad actually passed away because of COVID.
yeah, we recently when it first hit us, it hit the whole thing. We got COVID.
Your whole family?
We got COVID through my in-laws, right? My concuño, and his dad passed away. So RIP him, and we miss him a lot. And it sucks, man.
Yeah.
Shit happens, but
It's life, man. Some people are meant to go for the right reasons, some people are meant to stay for the wrong reasons.
yeah. Don't get sad on me, bro. We just the fucking.
This fucking shit, I hate this shit, man.
You're just blame the liquor.
I'm about to cry through my penis right now, man.
What does that mean? You're overthinking it, one. But what does that mean, two? It's just life, man. It's a rolling
Baby,
process.
we're acting.
We're gonna die.
It's serious out here, man.
No, but
We're gonna die one day. May it be what may it be, but it's just we do what we can in life.
yeah, and it's a real eye opener, because it's like
We can
you're
die
here.
any
You're
moment.
here today. You might as well do what you want to do, right?
You see,
Like,
a lot of people actually go based on that shit. Basically, they assume it's not gonna happen to them, but once something does happen to them, boom, my life's a hell.
yeah.
And they,
See, those people don't understand. You gotta have the mentality that at the very beginning.
we're all human.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Life at the very beginning is just hell. So you just gotta work with that.
I like your Trinidad. I really like your optimism.
You just gotta work with that. Realistically, life is just hell. It's gonna be shitty. You just gotta work with that.
Yeah.
You gotta make it better
Hey,
from
life,
there.
Life is cool, bro.
Hey,
It's just-
just listen to my mentality real quick. Cause look, life is cool, right? Let's say that's the basis.
Can I
Life
grab?
is cool.
Can I grab your mustache and twist it
Of
up?
course. You can if you want.
This is the content we all want at home, man.
I can't get it, man. I can't
Let
get
me
it.
do it for you. So
And
life is
Jack Swallows.
Let's see. Jack Swallows. Captain Jack.
Captain Jack Swallows.
Leader of the commandment crew. You know, if you just say that life is cool, and then all of a sudden shit starts sucking, right?
But then it can also unsuck.
Yeah, but
You can't be so myopic.
You can't unsuck what you already suck.
But if you just start off with the idea that, you know what, life's shitty. Straight off. Basis. Life's shitty. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, dude, look at that. I found $1 on the ground. Day made.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
When you start off with the idea of like, yeah, life is bitter. Life is shitty. Every little thing is a little better. Don't get me wrong. You can get sucked into it and fucking end up not aliving. But the idea is, you know, you can always make it better.
Always.
There's a
You
shitty
always
start. Make it better.
You gotta wake up every day in the morning and tell yourself you're a beast
Nick, you good?
and fucking roll with it.
I'll take one.
So,
Agreed.
how long have you known him?
I've known.
Has he been crazy like that his whole life, or
yeah,
he
as
just
long as
recently?
I've known him, yep.
I fucking love your energy, bro.
I've
It's
known.
fucking-
I've known.
Appreciate it.
yeah.
I've
It's not
known.
something I try to do. It's just what.
No, that's I appreciate
Trinidad,
that.
I've known you since what? 20. When did you meet Abram?
All right. So
I'm good right now. Thank you.
I went to college, Delta, at 2014. I met Abram that same year.
This,
Yeah, so 2014. Yeah,
this
okay,
table's
that's what
from
I thought.
Delta.
So,
This
I
table.
met his brother first.
dude, I've known you for almost 9 years.
Like I said, Ian, I have dibs before you and you. I've known him the longest.
So you feel superior?
Yes.
Fair.
Yes. Without a doubt. That goes to you too.
I wasn't arguing.
He's about to break your kneecaps, bro.
superior.
He's about to break your kneecaps.
You can beat me up
But-
too, but I still feel superior. That
Yeah,
goes for you
but
too.
yeah, I've known Trinidad since 2014. I've known
Roughly.
Jonathan since 2017. I've known Nick since 2019.
Even though we could have met earlier, but I mean, well, Live only knows why that happened.
Because you didn't hit up the best producer in town.
I didn't.
But-
I
You
didn't think
didn't
anybody
even know.
would be.
You didn't even know.
I
That's
didn't
not
think
your fault.
anybody would
Wait,
be
wait,
interested in
wait.
my Brown
Wait.
Boys lifestyle at the moment,
Wait,
bro.
dude,
And here we are making a whole
Trinidad,
band.
you just called him the best producer. However, I
In
know
town.
however, I know Ian and he hates the word
In
producer.
All right.
Why is that?
And what
Why
does
is
he go
that?
by? Because technically, personally, I prefer the term tonal architect.
Okay, there's a lot of problematic
That's
things.
very
Speechless.
That's very sexy right there.
Well, okay.
Right.
I
Okay,
do
so-
you, Ian.
Right.
All right, so if we're gonna jump off this, yeah, I don't like the way the term like music producer is used now because it just basically is like somebody is like, oh yeah, I make beats, I'm a producer, but that's traditionally not what a producer is. A producer is generally a person who oversees a music project,
Yeah.
like a film producer, but for for songs.
That's-
EPs, albums.
that's my
He's
producer.
essentially a manager
Yeah.
of the song.
Effectively, yeah. And a producer may or may not be a musician. They may or may not be an audio engineer. They may or may not be a beat maker. So, like, when a lot of times somebody's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a producer because like I make beats on FL Studio," it's like, no, you're closer to an electronic musician or a music sequencer than you are actually a producer. But because of the way it's being, words change over time, so it's like a lot of times people are like, oh, when you say I'm a producer, I'm generally gonna take that to mean, okay, yeah, you make beats,
You
you make
automatically
EDM,
say, fuck you.
and like
See,
I'll generally say that. I just generally don't refer to myself as that because
So
I'm
what
normally
do
not doing
you
production.
refer yourself as? The GOAT?
No,
That-
I don't. I definitely don't think
Ian
highly.
Francis Salas, the
Like,
goat.
you're-
He
so,
who
like-
eats lawns, who cuts grass. The goat.
You-
Tin cans, beware.
So my belief is that at no point should you ever think so highly of yourself with regard to the arts, right?
Yeah.
Like you should understand that there's always room for growth. There's always going to be somebody who's much better than you.
Somebody bigger,
In that
better.
respect,
Yeah.
there is. And the thing is, at the same time, you don't want to sit there and say, "Oh, I need to be that," or "I need to compare myself to that." You should only compare yourself to your own growth, and that's that's outside of music. Like that's in all respects, right?
No, yeah, for sure.
What is good for you? If for example, if you're the type of person like I am, where you fight with your snooze button on the alarm for 30, 40 minutes before you wake up, I hate getting up early in the morning.
Bro, I got like 7 alarms and I won't wake up to
Yeah,
none of
I
them.
feel
He's
it.
lying. He loves to.
I gave myself
But-
that idea too.
But here's the thing: if you can go from that to I got up 15 minutes, like after my first alarm went off, right? You're like, okay, that's a big step for me. I'm not going to sit there and worry about being the person who can wake up at 5 a.m. every day without an alarm, regardless of when they go to sleep. Because like my brother's like that. It's like, oh, you're lucky. But for me, it's like if I get up earlier, I'm only worried about my own growth relative to myself.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
But I think like what is crucial in that is like when you're doing the arts, you should understand that should be the mindset that you have. And at no point should you ever feel like, I know it. I got it. It's down.
Yeah.
You should only be able to sit there and say, if I can look at myself 2 years ago and be like, I'm better then, than I was then. I can like, there are so many mistakes that I've made in those past 2 years that I know how to avoid now.
Yeah.
That's your growth.
You definitely see some growth. Yeah, definitely.
Can I have 1 second?
You have the mic to yourself.
Especially now on camera. I very much want to make this a thing.
Also, let us know what was your name.
I'm Trinidad.
Tequila
the
Wolf.
bass player.
The bass player.
Gang.
Gang.
No gang.
No gang. No gang.
I'm the favorite. That's it.
Yes.
But I like what was Tequila Wolf? What was
Tequila Wolf.
I fucking love that shit, bro.
Oh, man, dude, it was a joke name I made for a completely different podcast one time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. My boy came out. He's like, I'm Scorched Camel, and this is. And I'm like, oh shit, Tequila Wolf.
I like the idea that wolf should be spelled WOLFE. Tequila Wolf.
Wolf?
Wait.
Like a surname.
I don't like that.
What do-
I don't
Oh,
like
good.
that.
I'm glad you don't like that.
What about WOHLF? Wolf.
How about
Hey,
See, I like that.
everybody on this side of the table can't spell for shit.
I like that one a little more. But what I was gonna say.
how about WUF?
Wolf.
I actually like that one. No, you know what? If anything, Tequila Wolf would be just tequila WF. You got me on that one.
It's
It's not wolf.
It sounds too close.
You don't win his heart
Tequila
with
Wolf.
actual words.
Yeah.
You
it's
win
the
his
bullshit.
heart with
It's the funnies. It's
Funnies.
the funnies.
It's the funnies.
with the
F.
fun,
Wait,
with
what?
the funnies.
Woof.
My question is
Tequila Wolf.
why are you battling Ian over like Trinidad's
Cause
love?
fuck you, Ian.
That's a valid reason. I'll take it. I'll accept it.
So you were saying?
Ian is, as a musician myself, because when I met Ian, I was a classical guitarist in college. You know, I'm starting off as a classical music major. I had no training beforehand. I did not know how to read sheet music. I had no concept of theory. I had just no real skill in this.
Yeah.
But I decided on myself, hey, fuck all them. I'm going to do it.
And you went for it?
And I went for it. Ian was the first person that I met that knew music theory. And it knew music theory and just understood music in an artistic sense. When I first started talking to Ian about music, this motherfucker got it with me. Where he's like, yeah, dude, it's about expression, it's about this, it's about that, and we immediately connect.
Yeah.
Ian was a random motherfucker I met on a college campus. I never thought I was gonna connect with them.
So what made you walk up to him and be like, "What's up, dude?"
Because I know his brother.
It's even funnier.
Because I knew his brother.
He knew my brother.
That's it.
And
His
then
brother was a guitarist.
My brother
and I
went,
was a guitarist.
Yeah, Abram went to. I think he was at Delta for like 2 semesters. But one time I was
Dude,
like,
I
"Oh,
had
dude,
him
let's
in
go
my
meet up by the
English
bus stop
class.
and have a smoke."
Yeah.
And then you were hanging out
Yeah,
with
dude,
him.
I had him in an English class, not even a guitar class or a music class, but this motherfucker showed up with a guitar, and I'm like, hey, that's a nice guitar. Can I play that? And Abram immediately fucking threw me out the water, played way better than me, and I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Motherfucker.
And then I met this motherfucker, and I'm like, cool, so both
I'm
of you are
better
just
than the
wild
brother.
motherfuckers. There's just something odd about you guys, and I like y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
But the moment I connected with Ian, it was an interesting thing because he had a very similar aspect and grasp of music with me, where it was a very artistic sense.
Yeah.
It's a freedom thing, where like, yeah, you want to create something, you want to do something that hits someone, but at the core of it,
Yeah.
it is selfish and it's for the self. It's an artistic thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, because
But-
you do it for yourself first
Yeah,
and foremost, and then it's like,
you know, as
if it's
a-
cool enough, you let it out there. You know, let other people
No,
enjoy
but
it.
as a budding guitarist and a budding musician who Because it's a weird thing to say, but when you're in college, personally at least, I don't know if this is for everyone.
You
but
did
as a music major, starting in college as a guitar major, no other music major liked me because it was competition. It was a thing of like, oh yeah, you're the other guy.
Oh shit!
You're the guy I have to play better than.
Is there a lot of competition in like the industry you guys are in?
The music industry.
Yeah.
So the music industry in general, just like
It's cutthroat.
Kind of.
yes and no. So like
depends.
Because I figured, if you put good music out there that you personally yourself you enjoy, and then you share it with the world, you're gonna find people from all sorts of races and like cultures and stuff that are gonna like it. Whether it's like, sorry about the mosquitoes, guys, but
worthless crane flies. That's all I think of now when I see them.
Like you're gonna create your own, following, So I didn't think that there was too much of competition because you have your own fans,
In the college setting, it's not so much of a like self-worth, self-expression, being out there thing. It's at least in like a weird college setting, they put it out as this thing of like, as a musician, you are selling yourself. And as yourself, the only way you're gonna actually make it is to show that you're better than everyone else who's selling themselves as themselves. It is
them
simply
numbers
a thing
up.
of being a good musician,
Yeah.
So that's in an academic context. That applies to, I'd say, a lot of like academic disciplines.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
That's solely an academic thing because
however,
now that we're in a band, it's a lot more chill.
So
realistically.
so here's the thing. The music industry, like a lot of other like legs of the entertainment industry, is very heavily saturated, right? So when you have a very heavily saturated market, you of course then have really strong criteria for sticking out. Now, criteria, it would be nice if it only translated to say like talent or uniqueness or skill, but that's only a small part of it.
Or a niche.
Or a niche. You also need to worry about things like your network, and who you rub elbows with, who to avoid, things like that.
Yeah.
Like networking is a very huge part of it. There's also a component what's really cool about like the time period that we're in, and it's been like this for like about the last 10 to 15 years, is that before there was also notorious like exploitation of artists through like major labels and stuff like that. Yeah. But now we have the internet, we can distribute our own stuff like we don't like those kinds of entities need artists more than artists need them at this point.
Exactly.
Like, if some large like label goes and offers some like local band like, oh, here's a contract, right? Read that shit with a fine-tooth comb, because chances are you're probably gonna be doing better on your own.
Yeah, definitely. Because you could do your own marketing, you could do your own like social media stuff. You already have the content out there, and I'm sure you guys are working on.
Unless you're one of those persons that decide that, oh, I'm better than everybody else, y'all gotta pay me instantly. Hey, there's a lot of people.
Hey, sometimes
there,
you gotta
man.
sell yourself, man, and make a couple money, and then be
what
like,
happened
"Ah,
with
fuck it."
Nipsey Hussle, right?
He died.
No, R.I.P. But he sold his first album for like
He died.
$30, bro. 30 to $40 around there.
So here's another thing. Then you got somebody like, so it's like at this point, it's like, it's cool. It's like, okay, like you make your living, like there are people who've done that, right? You make your living, like just marketing yourself well on the internet or in all kinds of professions, not just the music industry, right? What's really crazy, like one of my favorite examples is like Immortal Technique, the rapper.
I fucking love Immortal Technique.
I love, like he was like,
Dancing with
he
the
was
Devil?
like the guy that got me in. What's that?
Dancing with the Devil.
That
one of the
shit
most fucked up songs.
So
anyone out there, if you ever heard Dancing with the Devil,
Dance with the Devil.
Dance with the Devil.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. If you have not heard Dance with the Devil, do it.
It's a masterpiece.
It is.
But so what was crazy
Iconic.
is that his first album, is Revolutionary Volume 1. So he had been like a pretty well established battle rapper in the New York scene, but basically he did not have any record like label at all, like backing and stuff. He was bumping his own music like out on the street.
Yeah.
Like, and he's selling
like
it.
selling his own CDs and shit.
Yeah, we're talking like 2000, like well before like the internet was
Well
such
before
a-
LimeWire and BearShare.
even before that.
Full of
stuff.
viruses and shit.
So
Hey, kill your computer, bro.
So he amassed like a huge underground following, and he did that without like having to sign to like Interscope or something like that, right? Because at that point you wouldn't have an underground following. So he's like never had to compromise on any of his art or anything like that. He's always said what he wanted to say. My favorite thing though is that when he did his third album, the Third World, he took the proceeds from the album and he funded himself just from the proceeds of the album an orphanage in Dubai.
Oh shit.
Like he had basically, and his rationale was like that he had already done so well being his own distributor or not worrying about a record label from all the proceeds of his first two albums that he decided to do like this act of charity with the third album.
Yeah.
That he did.
That's fucking
It's
crazy.
like-
Imagine having that kind of money, just fucking being like,
in Dubai.
and in
That's
Dubai,
pretty badass.
one of the world's fucking most like upcoming fucking.
It's the most.
Yeah.
It's the most.
I might be wrong on the location, but it was like,
What?
yeah.
Tell me it's New York.
Their
Don't-
inaccuracies are always spouted over
Don't
media
fact
like
check
this.
us. We're fucking drinking out
point
here.
is, man,
Yeah, that's true.
benefit
I'm already
of
buzzed,
others.
dude.
So
I mean, you
That's
did make
cool,
us
though.
drink motor oil like
when-
what 10 minutes ago, 20? How long has it been?
Bro, when you make wealth, bro, what do you plan to do with your wealth? What would you do with your wealth?
buying a house.
No
And then,
shit. Once you get yourself situated and then your family situated, because I assume that's what's next.
The first thing is getting my kids to a position where they're gonna be better,
Financial.
but they're not gonna be weak, so their kids aren't gonna be fucking sissies.
Yeah.
I want to position my kids where they'll be strong men, and so will their kids, and then that shit needs to continue. Cause
But you assume that, but things can always take a turn.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't control the future. You just gotta roll with the punches, you know.
Yeah.
Like you said. You know, it might be shitty today, but tomorrow will be better.
Brighter day.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely. I want to talk about your tattoo, your first tattoo, but it's
fuck you.
family first, homie.
Family
Right?
first. Let's see it.
That's it.
Let's see it.
That's it.
Well, out of all this, you could have brought
Family, where's the first? Where's the first? I see family.
FAC.
Where's the first?
family. No,
That's it? Oh, I
this is
thought I was
my
gonna-
first tattoo.
Oh, I thought I was gonna say family
This
first.
motherfucker brought it up because
My
he
bad.
was there. He witnessed me passing out at age 14, bro.
You might
14
get
years
me,
old. And I got my tattoo
Michael?
done by $20.
Everybody sitting at home, Smiley is
Smiley
my
KP or Smiley or Jonathan.
Smiley is my cousin. I wasn't trying to clarify too. Is it Smiley and the band, or the band and Smiley, or is it just the band?
Oh, it's just the band. I'm the fairies.
Awesome.
We are
Great.
Omnifarious. That is the title.
Great.
I'm the fairies.
So this motherfucker is at my parents' house, right? Not too far away from here. And
What do you do?
there's
Tatted.
our older cousins. They're kind of crazy. They have tattoos and all this bullshit, right? Well, we were having like a family function, and they
Brought this
decided
on me.
to bring, because I want them to know how that shit originated, right?
So it was a family function. You're
It
like,
was-
I'm gonna get.
it was a-
Family, that motherfucker didn't know how to tattoo.
Anyways,
bro.
it
I'm
was
gonna get family tattoo.
it was
Bro, I
it
would
was-
have gotten better job throughout kids scripture, bro. Motherfucker fucked up, bro. Okay, I felt like a badass, right? Okay, so I'm here in high school, 14 years old,
wait,
freshman year.
let me finish the story so they know.
My bad, keep going, bro.
So it's a family function. It's just family, right? And our cousins bring this fucking tweaker ass motherfucker straight up, because they literally grabbed the fucking crack pipe, smoked that shit in my
You didn't tell me this.
Motherfucker, you saw that
I didn't
shit.
see that shit.
Yeah, so wait.
I
Okay.
didn't see that shit.
Did your tattoo artist?
I am not realizing that shit right now.
Hey,
So
Jonathan, did your tattoo artist smoke the crack pipe before
I
giving
think
you?
so. Just that he mentioned it.
so
Did his tattoo artist smoke the crack pipe before giving him a tattoo?
yeah.
Let me look at that real quick.
No, this is a better
No,
version.
no.
Wait, okay.
Let him finish.
No, let me see that tattoo.
I want to hear it, Trinidad.
Let him finish.
All right, so
I'm judging it based on that.
our cousins, yeah, our cousins
one too. Please.
are they were getting into like experimenting with drugs and all this shit. So they were all kind of like either smoking weed, drinking, or hitting that ice, right? So they fucking hop in the closet, hit the fucking tweaker pipe, and then they start talking to him and everybody else like, "Hey, my boy just
notice how this is brand new to me.
my boy just built a brand new fucking tattoo gun." And when I say built, they took a fucking motor out of some bullshit ass controller.
I was gonna say, what do you mean build?
Yeah, and they
you
grabbed
buy those. You don't build them.
and
These
they
motherfuckers used me as a monkey, bro.
bro.
I'm a
Wait.
rat,
Okay.
bro.
Let me see the tattoo though.
Show
No,
them, show them.
this is it.
This is
is it?
family
This
right
is
here.
it.
Okay.
And, yeah, just not the rose, but the family.
Okay. Wait. Let me say this real quick. Everyone on camera. I don't know how well you can see this.
Zoom this, but you can zoom deeper. Never mind.
Let's say this, all right? You know, for the method that was
I knew I should have
happening.
never come here.
So before
This ain't bad.
no. Before
This
this,
ain't bad.
This is done.
look at this. This is-
3. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god.
he's had that shit done 3
no
times.
this way. Holy shit.
So, anyways, they hit the crack pipe, and then they're all fucking wired, right? And they start talking about like, "Hey, my boy just fucking built this tattoo gun," and he goes like, "I'll fucking get a tattoo." He's 14. I'm a little bit older than him, and I'm like, "Are you fucking an idiot?"
Older? How much older?
I don't know. I'm fucking 29 now. How old are you?
Bro, you're 2 years older?
Yeah. So,
I'm
but
sorry. You should have said no.
no, I told him I was like,
tell me something, bro.
You were 2
Motherfucker
years older, bro.
fake.
That's
Nah,
the
Fake,
cousin.
bro,
2
fake.
years is the period where it's like, hey, yo, homie. Nah.
Hey, and we were in Brown Boys together, my boy.
And
Yeah.
you told him, hey, yo, you
Hey,
know what,
so
dude?
I told
Do
him,
it.
I was
Do it.
like-
get that shit.
"Hey, bro, don't get that shit, dude." And he was like, "Nah, it's cool."
You know what? Wait, real
Cat,
quick.
cat.
Let me defend you. This man told you no and you said yes?
And you know why I told him don't do it? I was pissed because I had an electric guitar, and they fucking snipped the fucking cord.
The coil?
They cut your strings?
Yeah, they cut my fucking strings
Okay,
to
bro,
put it
they
at the end
cut
of the
his
tattoo gun.
strings, And they were about to give you a tattoo in your
I didn't
No.
know about this.
All right,
No, they actually
My boy,
gave
I
him a
didn't know
tattoo.
that's
about
fucked up. That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
and so
Boy.
the first fucking needle.
On your cousin's fucking strings.
Motherfucker, I did not
Brand
know.
new strings.
I'm barely realizing this shit right now.
They cut his guitar string.
Okay,
That
so
means a lot. As a guitarist, that means a lot.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey.
I see how you take care of your fucking guitar, man.
To everyone, if you cut someone's
Bass.
guitar strings,
You're an
understand,
asshole. You're a
an-
fucking dipshit.
You're an enemy. You
Anyways,
will get shot.
I stopped playing guitar. I'll play.
I understand.
Hey, stop. You're not doing play guitar at all, bro.
Understandably,
Hey.
if someone cut my strings like that, I would have quit too.
It's either all cap.
Nah, dude, I would have been petty ass shit, but like, cool, fuck yeah, I'm throwing my guitar
So-
away. Fuck you.
So the fucking guitar string goes into his fucking skin twice, and he was like, yeah, right. And then it went in a couple more times.
Out.
And this like I've seen or heard the expression like, dude, you're white as a ghost. Look how brown he is. This motherfucker was pale, dude.
I was passed out.
Like-
I can't say no.
At a certain point, I was like, I gotta go get him like a juice box or an apple or some shit, right? Because
He's like, yo, I'll be back.
and the fucking tweaker, bro, just fucking kept fucking tattooed. And at the end of it, it was like you gave her a 6-year-old a crayon, and it was like family.
Bro, I'm
And
out
I-
here in high school, right?
Did he slap?
Freshman.
Did he slap it afterwards?
No.
That happened to me.
instantly. I don't know if you guys do. You guys have tattoos?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So when you get a tattoo, it shouldn't bubble up and like get inflamed right away, right?
Not for me.
For him,
It's
it
an
was like,
infection.
Probably
Yeah,
because it was done by a tweaker.
dude,
It was only the
Jonathan?
thickness of the
Like,
blade, my boy.
motherfucker,
it-
I was there. I seen the whole thing.
You're gonna tell me otherwise. The next day, it should have been popped. It was not popped.
No, but it
Dog, if it blisters, I think that's an infection.
it didn't blister, but it
didn't
was
blister.
fucking red.
It
And
was just red. It was sore because it was a brand new gun.
Sore
I don't
is
know,
normal.
man.
Blistering.
Nah, not-
It
not
never-
normal.
It's my body, motherfucker. I know what the fuck happened. I remember everything. Bro, I can remember from.
I think you took a hit of weed that day.
I
Ian,
did not
shut
take
up.
a
You don't have a
hit, man.
tattoo.
I might not have a tattoo, but I do understand some basic things.
No,
about
you don't.
Bacteria
No, you
and sanitizing things properly. And
Is it at the back of your lower back?
and I do know a lot about tweakers. I
My bad.
was grown up around tweakers. I do know
That's
a lot
true.
about
I
tweakers.
can't agree with him. Though.
Okay,
He does know
So,
tweakers.
but I wanted to let you guys know so you guys could shit on him later on that shit. But
See how he invited me just to shit on him.
he had it. He had it redone 3 times. The third one,
Because
I
I
fucking
told
love.
you
I
right
love that
now.
shit. No. Because you had it. It was a tweaker.
By who?
And then Gallo, what's his name? Juan over here.
That's one.
And then you went to a shop.
No.
That's what you told me, bitch. You did.
No. You see,
Who was it then?
people don't know some things. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't know, but just because I said it right now, they don't know by who I said it. And who actually we did
All
it.
I'm saying is
Who are you talking about?
it looked like shit before, but it looks
I got
great
it
now.
done 3 times.
Yeah, no. I mean, it looks clean. I wouldn't have guessed that
I
there's
would never
a
guess.
long
Yeah,
legacy
no,
behind
I
it.
good.
told you motherfuckers about how this
No, you
shit
didn't.
is like a fucking
Was I drinking at the time?
most likely.
Well, then don't tell me, because I'll forget about it.
But
No worries, no
but
worries.
if you guys would have seen it, you would have
Yeah.
been like,
It looked cool for like
nah,
the first
bro,
2
you
weeks.
shouldn't have done it.
Afterwards, I was like, my son could
Tattoos.
have done better than
There's
this, bro.
something like once you get it on there, it's like yeah,
Hey,
you're
we
stuck
all
with
do
it.
regretful shit someday,
I get
bro.
it.
I was 14 years old. What the fuck you expect me to do? I felt tight. I felt like a motherfucker, bro. I felt like a badass, bro.
I told him, I was like, don't do it. And he was like, I'm gonna look so fucking cool, dude. I'm gonna get it.
I never said
something
that
like
shit,
that,
bro.
something
I
like
never
that.
said
Well,
that
here's the
shit,
thing.
man.
Here's the thing, though. You can tell a 14-year-old like boy like. Don't do that. What the fuck do you think you're gonna do?
He's like,
You should be
yeah.
like, yeah, you should totally do that.
He
You know
was
what?
like,
I think-
shut up, bitch.
You tell a 14-year-old boy, don't do that. They're gonna be like, fuck you, dad. I'm gonna do it.
I do what I want.
Hey, but that
My
tattoo,
body, my choice.
that tattoo forced this motherfucker to get like extra fucking buff and shit. He's a little chunky right now, but you got fucking ripped
Damn.
for a minute.
For a moment, but that wasn't the case.
I don't know. I felt like you were hiding it.
I was hiding that.
We're all hiding that,
I'm still hiding that.
except Ian. He just lets it.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, it took me a lot of money and effort to get it up to where I'm at now.
Ian's technical audio skills doesn't match his dick lengthwise. I've seen it before.
Oh, la verga. We're not talking about that. All right, so
You're right there, my boy.
About
so
6.
so I wanted to.
I walked in the perfect moment. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
about 6.
You came in, he walks out.
Because I'm speaking fast.
I
I
want.
heard no cap.
I have some questions for Nick though.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
what's your training like? How did you become a piano? What do you even call it? Like,
Oh shit. A piano keyboardist.
yeah, keyboardist. Yeah.
Well, I actually wanted to do drums.
Drums.
Yeah, and my mom pretty much said like, yeah, you're gonna have to do a year of piano before you do drums.
Yeah.
And so 1998, that's when I started playing piano. After that, about a year afterwards, I was doing piano and drums at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So just started doing piano and drums. Piano was more formally trained with like classical music and stuff like that.
I read that and I was like, oh shit! Like I didn't know.
Yeah. So I was more classically trained with piano. My drum teacher is a great drum teacher, but I had 2 through a church I was going to in Livermore. And essentially they were both kind of flaky.
Mhm.
I learned enough where I could jam and do worship music. And then from there, it kind of led into like joining like a metal band.
Yeah.
First band I joined was a band we called Dejected. It was a 3-man band. We had Jake on bass, me on drums, and this guy named David Rush on guitar, who was also the singer.
Yeah.
We had one song, and it was like a fucking Tool song.
Was
Like,
it all
like a
instrumental?
huh?
Was it all instrumental?
It was no. He sang,
Did
and
he sing like Maynard James Keenan though?
I don't
He said he's like a
see.
Tool
I
song.
don't know. I mean, like I just
That's
play
the only
drums.
reason that tool works.
But
Maynard.
we had one song. We did one battle, like a show at like a high school, back in high school, and then from
Yeah.
there, it was kind of like off point. off put. I was going to college for music theory and stuff, and I kind of decided like I wanted to get my career in music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then from Jake, who was in the original band with Dejected, he came in when I was working at Starbucks and was like, "Hey, we need a drummer." And
you were like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Starbucks is terrible, bro. Like working, it's fucking.
It fucking sucked. The only thing that was great was the whippets, man.
Yeah.
Do a few of those. There's a few brain
whipped
cells.
cream cans in the fucking fridge, you know. I'm just gonna have
man.
time of my life real quick. It's like, oh, look at that. No customers.
Everything.
Let me just do this real quick.
Yeah, man. Don't work for Starbucks. You'll get addicted to the whippets.
Oh,
So easy. So easy. But, you know, then I joined their band, like Jake, my old bass player, and he was like, he brought this guy named Chad. He played guitar and he sang, and he had some good stuff. And we started this band called Reflections D'Is, and so I was playing drums for them for a while.
Yeah.
But still, I wasn't as like good as a drummer as like this guy. I mean, this guy.
So you're fucking crazy.
He's crazy. He can do shit that I could
Ian
never
is
done.
Ian. He's crazy.
Ian's a lunatic.
Where
Please help us. We're being held hostage.
where he excels at drums, I kind of feel like I've excelled with piano.
Oh, okay.
So I've learned like Chopin
Nick is also
nocturnes.
holding us hostage.
Kneecap blowing.
Just kneecap blowing. Just on you.
Just on Trinidad. I
Fuck
support,
Trinidad, bro.
this.
Help.
But yeah, I mean, from there it just was
Hey, watch
just-
people actually call police on
No
Nick.
one cares about me.
I care about you, motherfucker.
Oh, 1 out of fucking what?
Oh,
7
wait, are you gonna call
7
the cops?
bills.
Hey, fuck you. One is better than nothing, asshole.
I don't have the nothing.
Oh, man, fuck this guy. Hey,
I got your back.
you're the one threatening him.
I know. See, he appreciates it.
What?
I like that one better than you.
What is
See?
going on?
We're
So-
all turning against you.
So how long have you actually been like playing the piano for?
1998.
1998. Oh shit.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
Um,
You also do like the what's the guitar called that has a piano?
P-I-N-O.
the what?
That like electric guitar that has the piano
is
keyboard
the
on it. What is
wiki.
that
Oh,
called?
guitar, yeah.
You actually do that too,
Yeah.
or oh shit?
Yeah, so
you seen it last time, man.
I'm
He's
let-
solid on that
I'm
shit.
letting the people know that
Dog.
he
The people
does it.
need to know about the
Nick
guitar,
is
honestly.
the wig to the P-I-N-O, bro. I'm talking about guitarist-wise, like, this motherfucker.
The key.
I'm here. Okay, when we all first met, right? This motherfucker comes in with 3 bags. I'm like, dead bodies? No, I don't think so. It's a band. It's a group.
to be fair, Jonathan, if it was dead bodies, I'd let you know ahead of time.
That's what I'm saying, but
He would be so
meeting,
courteous as to do that.
we
Hey,
were
get the
first
shovels.
meeting. I'm assuming you won't bring dead bodies into the first meeting, right? Of course.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, he pulls out 3 keyboards. I'm like,
Oh, we need that many
we're
keys for.
are we this advanced?
So
I'm here looking at Ian like, does he know what we're playing?
Honestly, though,
I'll
I
be
was
here for a play.
intimidated a little too.
I was
The
intimidated as
first
fuck.
time I met Nick, this motherfucker came out with a fucking 2-level keyboard stand.
That's what the fuck I'm saying.
1 keyboard, a keyboard on top, like 3 foot pedals. He's like, "Hey guys, nice to meet y'all."
I'm like, bro, this is beginning level, not
dude.
expert, bro.
I was there with my
Back
fucking
down.
dude. I was there with my fucking bass guitar and my Sanzamp fucking pedal, whatever the fuck.
it's really
preamp.
it's really the 2-tier keyboards that
Yes, it's intimidating.
So he came to fucking play. You came.
played.
You
Yeah,
brought
man,
the
he came to
professionalism.
No, and
And,
immediately, not professionalism. None of us are professional.
I think you guys
fuck you,
are
man. I've been
very
doing it for a while.
professional.
No, we're all shut up.
Okay, fair.
Give me this moment. I'm taking power.
Replay
I'm
that shit.
taking
Shut up.
Essence. As the mascot, give me 1 second.
Why did they call you the mascot, bro?
Wait, we
That's my choice.
Right there.
I remember.
Hold it.
All right. Have we moved past the mascot thing?
Yes.
Cool. Experimental. Everyone in this band has been experimental.
But
No one in here came with any idea.
What the hell we're doing?
but the experiment is working out because I like the
Yeah.
music. I
Well,
really
that's
do. I
the
genuinely
thing,
do
dude. No,
like the
that's the
music. I
thing.
bump that shit, and I've used you guys on like my. I used some
Wait,
of
you
your
used
shit.
this before?
Hey yo,
Oh,
chill
dude,
out,
hell
bro.
yeah, dude. No, thank you. But that was the thing. Experimental. when people say experimental, there's a lot of like, not backlash, but just like things that come with that. Experimental means a lot.
Yeah.
You know, experimental can mean, oh, we're doing things that are just out there, different, this and that. No.
Yeah,
When
you guys are
we
definitely
came
out of the
together-
box, you know?
Yeah, but when we came together, the idea of experimental was, we have Ian, we have Nick, we have me, and we have Jonathan. None of us came from the same root.
I'm looking at him and hearing that he has like a Christian background and like, you know, like churchy stuff, right? I'm like, I don't see you and him ever being together unless you guys ended up in jail.
We actually have a lot in common, bro.
But yeah.
But that's the thing.
But it works. You guys are like fucking
Dude,
unison,
but
you know?
That's the thing. When experimental comes, it's not about the people, it's the sound.
It's a vibe, man.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It's a
You guys-
vibe.
you guys
We
definitely
all
vibe.
came in with a completely different thing.
It's always.
But when
a
we
vibe
put it together,
and
it
respect.
worked.
Vibe
That's
and
it.
respect.
And,
that's
and I
it.
think that's what kind of makes us kind of work is that we're so different, but we also are open-minded enough to, you know,
dude.
experiment.
So,
We
but
all respect each other as musicians,
Yeah.
even though as ourselves, we don't respect ourselves.
have you guys tried teaching Jonathan an instrument?
I played the
What
flute.
do you mean? This man fucking
I'll
bursts
walk
his
out.
shout like
I'll
no
walk
one
out
else.
sometimes, and I'll hear him kind of diddling on the keys a little bit.
He's like,
I do. I be going on Nick's keys. I be like,
Yeah.
he's not looking.
put my nuts out on your keys.
Hey,
Sarah,
I won't do that, bro.
And it's funny because I'll come back in and it's just like I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I got some big ass nuts, bro, but I won't put them on your keyboard ever, bro.
But he kind of like gets off
Hey.
right away when I get on the.
Cap, we're in the same family. That shit is Cap.
You're Cap. You are Cap. I am not Cap. I tell you that. I've been told by not 1, 2, or 3 honeys.
Four?
Hey, fuck you, Trinidad. 5, 6.
Hey, Trinidad.
Six? Oh, shit, that's a lot, dude.
So,
They say I got a small wee wee, big nuts.
Six? Hell yeah. Oh shit. I'm falling. Power move.
Power move, bro.
It's in the nuts.
so how long have you been playing the bass?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh
And
shit!
counting.
I have this like perception that you guys have been playing instruments for long, like a long period of time, like
I
you.
played
Basically.
guitar for 13.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah.
damn, that's fucking crazy.
That's
what do you like better? Do you like the bass or the guitar
Bass.
better? Bass.
Dude, bass is much more hands-on, much more. It sounds dumb to say, but violent.
Yeah.
Just very
I like
aggressive.
that word, bro. I like that word.
Yeah, dude, it's violent. Like I.
In this term, yes.
I started playing guitar at 13. Acoustic guitar. All I had was my shitty little. My dude, you're pushing me a little too close because there's a lot of gain on this side. What is the range? Is this good?
I mean, you guys have already gone close to it.
I've gone
Now, if he's recording in 32-bit, you don't have to worry about it. But
He's,
I have no idea what's going on.
I'm
right
just
there.
gonna stick
He's
at this
yelling.
like
He's
that.
a little bit quiet. We'll fix it post production. If not, it's gonna be a
Give me
shitty
one
video.
second, let me get my
Just smack it
radio
with the
voice.
compressor. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, let me get my radio voice. Give me 1 second.
This is a Tequila Wolf.
Tequila Wolf.
This Tequila Wolf.
Tequila
So-
woof.
So I started.
So you started.
So I started guitar about I started guitar when I was 13. It was just the idea of art, you know. No real concept, no real grasp, no real reason. Just doing it.
I like the fact that you said you weren't trained. You didn't know how to read.
Oh, no,
you
dude,
just went for it. You just
dude,
balls
when
to the
when
walls.
When I got into college, that was the first time anyone in my life expected anything out of me academically. I went through the entirety of high school easy. When I got into college and
You
I
were
became
like,
a
"Oh,
music
shit."
major, yeah, that was the first time they're like, "Hey, this is the key of A. Make sure you're in that." And I'm like, "What the fuck is the key of A?"
A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A.
See, Jonathan.
Fucking round of applause out here, my boy.
You mean Nick?
Say, he
Nicholas?
knows
Yeah,
his
that
shit,
took me a
man.
minute because I fucked up and that hurt me a bit.
He said, fuck you, Nick, man.
No, because I fucked up and that hurt me. I took a second to kind of just take that into myself. Nick, Let me explain this real quick. I'm gonna point this towards me.
Damn it,
One
you've messed up the position.
I understand.
Creating
I'll
an
put it back.
inconsistency in the recording, Trinidad.
I will put it back. Give me 1 second, Nick.
My boy's buzzing. You wasn't hard, huh?
He is buzzing
fuck
hard.
it.
Hey,
gasoline.
the motor oil is fucking getting
Motherfucker, drink like a
to.
big ass cup like that, boy.
I
also
told ya.
drank before this. Also, give me another shot of motor oil.
Oh, no,
But,
we're not doing that.
Please.
No.
Because then there'll be a snuggle struggle for sure. Then
That is a normal struggle right there.
I am not that well versed in music theory. I am not that well versed in my own skill. When I met this motherfucker and I met this motherfucker, all of a sudden, I actually had some sort of
Skillet.
not skillet, but like idea of, oh shit, these are people that fucking kill it. I wanna be like that.
You to play 13 years of guitar and 2 years of bass, bro, that's fucking skill and commitment.
It's
That's
not.
what I
It's
gotta
seeing these motherfuckers do it and be like, yeah, I want to fucking keep
Well,
up.
Well,
That's it.
well, Trinidad. Here's the thing. There's people who know how to install a water heater, but then there's people who know how to describe how to install a water heater.
See,
you
but
know
that's
how
the thing.
you know how to install a water heater very well,
Mm-hmm.
but so we're here and we're helping you kind of learn how to describe how to install a water heater.
Here's
and
the
that's
thing,
the
Nick.
difference. That's
As
the only
I-
difference, really.
Nick, nah. As I was saying to the mic, as I was
We'll cut
saying to
you
the
off.
mic, Nick, there's a fat difference between installing a water heater and playing a beautiful melody on the keys.
No, it's literally the same thing. Basically.
Metaphor, but okay. We can go
So
Big difference. But in that big difference, there is an understanding of where I am, my position.
You good?
I have some right here. I'm good.
I'll take one. An understanding of my position, the musicians I work with, and a lot of things. But what comes with it is I got dumbass lucky. I'm very drunk. I forgot 30 minutes of the conversation I was talking to.
Oh boy, he can't hold his White Claw right.
I got very lucky. I work at fucking Ian, Nick, and this motherfucker, John. All these
I like how
people-
you didn't insult them, but you insulted me first.
Nah, fuck you. That's because you're better than me. Eat a dick. So
Well, I just wanted to mention to you when the first show that I did go to, I saw you fucking playing that shit, and I
the
thought,
bass is easy. It doesn't mean dick.
but you got, but
That's not
together,
true
but
at all.
together,
Completely
together,
true.
You're-
Wait, real quick. Every bass is out there listening right now.
I'm drunk.
Give me 1 second. Can we have 10 seconds of silence? 1, 2.
It's not silent if you're counting it.
Shut up. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll count that as silence. You ain't shit.
Oh God.
Everyone bass is out there. You ain't shit.
Come at them.
What about less playful?
But every bass out there, you are the foundation. Every bass is out there. You ain't shit.
are tight,
You are the
like
foundation.
Tuco.
You are way more than tight. You are the entire band. You are all of it. Keep that going. You are the foundation.
And
Stick with it.
if I were to interject, I mean, that's really what music is. I mean, everyone has a important
Nah, it's all
role in
bass,
it.
dude. Fuck the drums. All bass.
that's your
You are
trainer.
the foundation. Fuck you. You're a keyboardist. You're a lead. You're like a guitarist.
lead.
He's gonna
but
take
way
your kneecaps
worse.
out.
Bassists, rise up.
I mean,
Blow the mic,
technically,
That's all.
technically, the lead is Jonathan. I'm just.
Bassists, rise up.
Oh, you're making up the mic.
All right, so I was gonna ask you a question. So like, how do you like meet up with them and say, fuck it, dude, we're gonna fucking write a song that's basically Spanglish, because you have a lot of like Spanish, Mexican, whatever the hell you want to call it, and a lot of English too. That works. It works together. You know, all of it.
Correct.
You know,
I wish.
what's your guys' like process when it comes to? Because do you guys even understand half the shit he's saying?
No, but I have a hard time. Well, here's the
I
thing.
explain to you guys what the fuck
He,
I'm
so
saying.
yeah, okay. So actually, no. This is actually a good. I like this point.
Hey, before you start in, I have learned Orale Pendejo. That's all I have
Órale,
learned.
pendejo. Hey, I saw everybody's parents at the first show, and I was like, they do not have an idea what they're saying.
like,
and they're like, those guys. And he's over
But I don't understand shit.
So what we kind of do, one, I have a hell of a time understanding lyrics, even just in English. I got
True story.
I just have a hard time hearing them. Probably hearing damage from years of being a dumbass as a teenager. But effectively, like Jonathan will describe when he writes, he'll convey us the meaning. I've like sat and read his. I can actually read Spanish. Okay, like I'm not fluent or anything at all, but like
I can't read that shit.
So that's weird. Yeah, in a conversation, I'm completely fucked. But if like somebody writes out something and I'm like, I can actually get a feel for what's going on. It's weird, but that's what happens when you take it in school and they don't teach you it right. But
Yeah.
but basically, he'll describe us like the meaning, but it's like Jonathan has complete freedom in what he writes. It's all him. The way he structures it, what he says. It's all him, and basically, in that way, we're trying to keep true to like hip hop tradition, which is the MC, the rapper. They're the ones that they write their lyrics. They write what they're going to perform.
Oh, and that's very true. Like for example, Stone Traffic. I pretty much wrote all of that song, except Jonathan came in and he wrote all the texts, all the lyrics. That was all him.
So he talked about
realistically, lyric wise, that's all Jonathan. Every single song we have, lyrically wise,
Yeah.
none of us have put any effort.
So he spoke a little bit about Brown Boys, and that was Lazy Bone, Smokey, and the one only fucking Smiley. Me and Lazy kind of figured out early on. I was like, I can't spell. Lazy can spell. He's a motherfucking smart ass, right? I can't spell. Not really trying to fucking, lyrically fucking kill anybody, right? And we noticed right away, it was like, this motherfucking, give him 5 minutes and he'll write you 2 fucking songs, paragraph after paragraph, right?
Yeah.
He just needs, at that time, he needed somebody who can like coach him and better, like get his shit out, freestyle it better or like compose a little bit better, right? But he can write.
This is a fucking reason.
Yeah.
That's
so.
It. Oh look, we fucking built drums. We have a keyboard. We have a bass line. Okay, cool. Let me just write some lyrics.
Yeah.
2 minutes later, this man has a fucking song.
Yeah.
Or an idea at least.
And he would always hit me up and be like, "Hey, bro, like let's write a song together." And I'm like, "It's not gonna happen, dude, because I already know you're gonna outright me, and this is your craft. This is what you're built for." So shout out to you, my boy, for following your dreams, doing what you're doing. And then I also wanted to ask you guys before we go on a little commercial break. The name of the band. How'd you guys come up with it?
Oh,
wait. Can I say this
I got
one
this
real
one.
quick?
I got this one on lock. I got this one though.
Can I say one thing?
Let him finish, and then you follow up.
So we went through. We were trying a bunch of names. And then at some point, I don't remember who this was. I think it might have been Trinidad. It's like, want like Omni in it, right? So I literally looked up a list of Omni words. And I'm thinking, okay, off the top of my head, I can think blah, 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 blah. And then I saw, I've never heard the word Omnifarious before. And I saw it, I'm like, hey, that sounds cool. What does that mean? And it means having all forms. And I'm like, that's fucking perfect. And we were like,
that
that's
fits
perfect.
the description.
Because it's like we have 4 people with 4 different musical backgrounds all going to and creating a sound that like where it's like, yeah, we're trying to figure out what the fuck. What we need to know is that we can be called hip hop and we have a rapper. The rest of it is like whatever the fuck we can throw it. That's like that was our parameters. We want songs that can be rapped to, and we could call it hip hop. And that was it. And it was like, it's perfect. So it's like
Omnifarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like this weird thing where we actually found the word first, and they were like, whoa.
It works.
That's a weird fucking word that I've never heard anybody use. Let's use it.
Trinidad, let's hear it.
I remember when we were having this discussion,
It was like 3 weeks.
Dude, we had no name. We had nothing. And we're like, yeah, okay, we finally settled together. We're making music. This is working. Let's come up with a name. And we all got together, and I'm here throwing my bullshit names. I didn't care.
Slapping Donkey Kong.
No, I said believe to the... I said, personally, the best name I came up with was Believe in the Bean. Personally, I think that was the best name I came up with.
No, but he only said that shit to them too, and then they were like,
"What do you mean?" I said it to all of them.
And
We
it's like, all right, be
came
quiet.
together.
Racist at the moment.
What do you mean? I see no
And then John-
racism in there. I see no racism in there.
If I was to interject, this is what I said to Trinidad. I was like, two of us are gonna get shot, and it's not gonna be you two.
So, as I said,
they figured out your ancestry, then I'd be the only one getting shot.
so as I said, my idea was believe in the bean or leave it to bean. That did not roll. But
Omnifarious came out.
yeah, when he said Omnifarious, I'm like, you know what? That sounds metal as fuck. I'm cool with it. Let's go. Here we are.
Shit, that's fucking dope.
I'm still slightly sad it's not Believe It to Bean.
We're gonna.
I am not
Slightly.
sad at all.
we're gonna.
Slightly.
We're gonna take a
Slightly.
little bathroom break. So
little animation.
we'll be back after this commercial break. What's up, everybody? We're back. We're back with Omnifarious, and so what I was gonna ask you guys is, what do you guys got going on for the future? What do you guys have planned? Can you talk about your latest EP? What's up with that?
Yeah, so we dropped our latest EP. It's our first EP, Hurricane. We dropped that back in November, so we have that. That has the first 4 songs that we wrote. And then with that, we are planning on working on a single here pretty soon. And then we are also working on booking a show in June in the Stockton area.
Oh, okay.
So we're looking for that. We're starting, just trying to do local stuff.
Yeah.
And and get to know like the other bands who are
You
out
gotta,
there.
you gotta
and-
start off small, get
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I mean, like I had mentioned earlier, like our focus has been on practicing, developing material. So we got out there, like right now, like right out the gate, we were able to do an hour set.
Yeah.
Because we made a focused and concentrated decision to develop what we have going on before we go out there. But we are now our focus is starting to shift to performing.
Yeah.
Performing's great. It's amazing.
And you motherfuckers can perform.
And that's the practice. That's the practice. If that's what and that was especially something like Nick and I having a lot of life experience from other things in the past is knowing it's like practice doesn't make perfect, except there's no such thing as perfect, but you can get close to it.
Yeah,
right? You try to. You can approach it. But you can never quite.
You can
reach
get
it.
close to the sun, but
But so our biggest things is one is we are going to start tracking pretty soon here a new single, and then from there so we're going to be working on our studio end quite a bit in the upcoming months, and then at the same time we're just out there looking for shows.
that's what's up.
And just getting to know people and it's exciting, slightly daunting, but mostly exciting.
How do you guys feel about that, Nick?
Feel good.
Yeah, you
Just
excited
ready to get out there and just like
with
Tight, like
with the other bands that you had previously talked about? Did you guys do live shows and stuff like that, or was it?
Did we what?
So with the previous people you used to play with, right? That you were mentioning, did you guys ever do like live shows?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
We did live shows when I was in like Reflections Die East. That was like a kind of like one of the bands that I was part of drumming wise.
Yeah.
I did a lot of we did a lot of like house shows and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna be exciting to like do a lot of like house shows, a lot of like bar shows and stuff like that.
I was actually gonna ask you guys if how much you guys charge an hour right now for the homie price.
Don't look at me.
Charge an hour for
An hour
For music?
If I gave you guys $300, would you play an hour?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Easy.
let's get them booked for my birthday.
Easy.
What about you guys? How do you guys feel about where you guys are at, the level?
As long as we go out there, my boy, that's my main concern out there. It's just getting the name shown, getting to see everybody's skills. But we have my boy in the drums, we have my boy in the piano, we have my boy in the bass, and then Smiley on the vocals. I think that's what matters the most to me. That's it.
Yeah, honestly, dude, it's a thing of like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really about the
Very
music.
fun, yeah.
Well,
It's fun. Like, fuck it all. No one comes. No one wants to see us. Fuck it all.
Yeah.
We wrote
We'll
a bunch
still
of
play.
interesting shit. We made some cool music.
Yeah.
It's fun.
You play. We
It's
go out there.
fun.
We play. We do.
We do.
We
what
put
we're
our
meant
hearts
to
into
do.
it. It doesn't matter if there's 5 people out there. If there's 50, 500, 5,000.
And it's
So,
just fun.
I have
you know?
3 questions before we cut it. Right.
Let's go.
So question number 1: Who's the hard ass that's pushing to get shit done and pushing to get a song?
One of
yeah.
them two.
Yeah, I agree.
Which one,
Either
Trinidad?
Nick or
Tell us.
Ian. It's depending. It's depending.
Yeah,
Depending
I
on
was
the
like, I was
song,
thinking there's a 2-way tie
one of
here.
them- One of them two. Depending
Why?
on the song. What do you mean why? Because they want to get it done. That's understandable. It's just they're usually the ones who wrote a majority.
Are you
of
guys always waiting on the 2?
What was
No,
that?
Are you guys always waiting on the 2? Or
no. It's just that they're the two who have the most.
they keep you guys motivated?
Nah, not just that, but they're the two who have the most experience with writing music. So they're the two who are most likely to be like, hey, not only did I write a part for myself, I wrote a part for someone else.
Nice.
Here, deviate from it, work with it, but I have a working part.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah, like
nice.
Nick can write for guitar, bass, whatever he wants. Same with Ian. They
Shit.
both understand how this shit works, and they're like, yeah, I wrote something.
Like for example,
I have an idea of what's next. Here's what you got to work with.
Yeah, like for example, Nick wrote "Stoned in Traffic."
and Ian he wrote Ocean.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Like they both understand how multiple instruments
No,
work.
of course,
and
sans
half
the
time
lyrics
it's just
because
great.
lyrics and vocals are all Jonathan.
Yeah.
That's his wheelhouse.
that's where we let him take over.
So second question: What's like combined between all you guys? What's your guys' favorite song? Like what's the shit that you bump going to work?
West Washington. Starting traffic too. West
Second,
Washington.
yeah, West Washington and then Stuck in Traffic.
I kind of like the Ocean just because I get to get on the guitar.
That's
Yeah.
not one of the first 4 though.
Do you get a sense of like accomplishment when you
West
hear yourself
Washington.
playing the song when you hear the song playing in your car and you're like, I play that fucking note
Oh, yeah,
perfectly
but
fine.
that one is just-
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I get more of accomplishment when I see the crowd
Oh yeah.
like really feeling the
See
music.
you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That motherfucker knows what's
Yeah.
up.
or well, even if it wasn't with like if the crowd's not feeling Ocean, like if they're feeling anything like Abuse Me or anything, any other song we wrote,
Guitar will make them feel it.
they might, yeah. But
Today
Guitar is just dope, dude.
Today I thought you were gonna pull up with your dark shades and I was like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the iconic look, bro.
it is iconic.
Oh yeah, first time I see your ass.
This fucking
Without
guy.
no dark shades, my boy. Haircut fresh.
They're in the
as fuck.
car.
I'm out here looking like a fucking Teletubby and shit. Fuck all that.
Teletubby.
Last question. Who came up with the art for the last thing you came
Everybody.
up? Everybody?
Everybody.
For the EP or
For the
for
EP.
the
EP.
So yeah, for the EP it was all kind
Her King? Or
Yeah,
his King?
yeah,
Or
Her
whatever?
King.
that story. We got to tell that story.
Bro.
All right.
Dude,
That's a
was
good.
the best fucking
Honestly.
thing
Nick,
that
hey,
happened.
Nick's like,
Nah, dude, he's a part of it.
No. It's even better than that. Actually, yeah, this is a great way to close it too.
It's
So there's actually a story behind that pendant that's being held
yeah.
in Her King. So one day I was one weekend I went out and I was out for the weekend. I came back and in my yard I had a weed eater stolen. I had all my recycling stolen, and I had a
Not the
$25
recycling, bro.
hose
True
attachment
story.
stolen. This is a true story.
The hose attachment?
A hose attachment for my car wash,
hell.
dude. I'm like, you stole the fucking nice ass Honda weed eater my mom gave me. You stole my recycling, but the real insult was I can't find that fucking shit on Amazon again, and that thing was perfect.
Fuck you, whoever did that shit.
So anyway,
what did you leave behind? That's the
So
important part.
one
What
day-
did you leave?
my girlfriend is out. She was just doing some work in the yard, and then she comes and she's like, "Hey, look what I found!" And it was this pendant, like a cheap chain, and it had a dog tag that said "Her King" and a crucifix on it. And I'm like, "Hey, anybody who's been here that you think of that?" She's like, "I don't know anybody who had this." I'm like, "I bet you the people who stole my shit left that here." I'm like, and so I found like a little spot in my living room, and I just hung it there because I'm like, honestly,
story.
like, yeah. I'm like, and then
You kept it as in,
It was a joke, dude. So yeah, they stole my shit.
yeah, they stole my shit. And
We're
they
gonna
left a
get rich
cheap-ass
off of this
pendant
shit.
there.
he said,
So-
this is not a pendant of anything. This is a pendant where I got my shit stolen.
Yeah, and then I was like, and then at
It's
some
more
point
than
we were
that,
like,
it's
"Fuck,
trade.
we need
They
an
took
album
his
cover.
fucking
We
hose.
need."
Trade. That's a fucking trade.
They take his hose nozzle and they leave a pendant.
Yep, and then
Fair trade.
and like $70
that's
of recycling.
What do you call that? That's a simpy ass.
Bartering.
Oh yeah. He was stealing all that shit for his girl, you know.
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
But then it
That's
was like,
what we found.
so
I gotta
last
find the means to get my
so
bed.
last minute we were like, "Fuck, we need an album cover." So we actually took that photo the day that we were recording it, and we're like, "Let's just call it Her King." And then we were like, "Yeah, fuck it." I'm like, so they stole my shit, but they gave us an album cover.
There you go. There you go.
It works.
It was the best thing because we just come in one day and practice, and you know it's the same living room, and all of a sudden there's this shit hanging from the wall. There's this fucking necklace hanging from the wall, crucifix and dog tag.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this? And this motherfucker tells us the whole story, and we pull it off the wall. It's like it just says Hurricane. No context. Crucifix, dog tag. Hurricane.
Let's make it an album
Yeah,
cover.
that's our album. That's our album.
That's
cover.
what it became.
Hurricane. This
You
is
got
the-
jacked, but not jacked.
Yeah,
up
no,
right
we
there.
Hurricane. They gave us an album cover.
All right, homie. So
Hurricane.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I want to thank you guys right now. You know, thank you for coming out here. I expect you guys to grow more, get more followings, right? And I want to see you guys back here again. But if I can get you guys to shout out your name, your band, at the camera, and then we'll cut it. 1, 2, 3.
Omnifarious.
Omnifarious.
Yo.